just so you'll get some kind of idea as to what set that chassis I'm working on is going in. This is the cabinet which it came out of. It's a little worse for wear. It's got some dings and bangs. The veneer is intact. There isn't a lot of chipping, but I'm just using it for a TV stand right now until I get things situated with the chassis. I think once I get the electronics working properly, I'm just going to strip the old finish, very carefully sand the veneer, refinish it in the original color. I may try to match the grill cloth if I can't clean it up and restore it. It's pretty frayed looking here around the channel selector knob. It was obviously used a lot. I'll have to dig up the knobs and stuff. They're in a bag sitting in the back of the cabinet. That's a cataract-free 21 BFP22 that I salvaged out of another set. The tube test's new. The original that was in there was a 21 JFP that had a really nasty cataract, and the emission on the tube was good, so I just put it in storage and put the BFP tube inside. The little kind of cool changing color hologram thing, obviously this thing was getting a lot of sunlight because the color emblem, which is off to the side here, has been burned into that. I wonder if it's worth looking up somebody who can reproduce that, or just to kind of leave it as is, even though it's a little bit faded. My other 11 over here, which has a fan in front of it right now, this I used to play video games on. This one is still very bright, in much better shape. So little by little, I'm going to fix this thing up. And I was contemplating turning it into a daily watcher, but at this point, these stuff like flybacks and CRTs are becoming so scarce that I want to try to avoid putting a whole ton of hours on it, even though when they are working, they're pretty reliable. This set I got from a Video Karma member a couple of years ago, and just basically finished the restoration and did an alignment on it. And great picture. I'll probably take some video of that later too. Or post me as some video game antics. But in any case, there's the cabinet which that chassis I'm working on is going in. And just to give you an idea of what's to come after I get finished with this 11 thing, I've got another Zenith here that I plan to get fixed. This guy here, as you can see, has a big nasty cataract. That's got the 25 MC33 chassis, which is, I've worked on these before. They're pretty much tanks. I've got all the parts I need. I just need to start recapping the power supply. There's a shorted filter can. I believe the voltage doubler is shorted, so that'll be the next thing. And then there's a cool little Hoffman portable buried over here, which I'll eventually get to. So a lot of fun stuff in the works. Just want to do things one at a time. Stay tuned.